First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. A run for Nick Chubb. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He completes it to Hunt. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines. The defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be 1st, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
From the 36, Allen. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, deep ball for Goodwin. Let's call inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, 73 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. Well, I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian. He's a long jumper, right?
Yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big playability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as his celebration. Pretty cool deal.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their 4-division round game is a search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. And his throw here is incomplete. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On second down, Mayfield again. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Intended for Nick Chubb. Incomplete. It's third down. And 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. And here's Gillen on Hunt as he gets this one away. That'll be 37 yards there. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
At the 44-yard line.
Allen now on first down. Allen has it, left side. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
If you kill it, motion me out.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Taking it about the 1. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll get this out to the 30-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter, turning upfield, but also when you run those side runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Mayfield down. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And to the 30. Here's Jamie Gillendown as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And taken right on the 30. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. So far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They will run with Singletary. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
And 10.
So that'll back him up 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Push him back. Mark 38. Mark 38. Mark 38. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. 56. Mike 38. Mike 38.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by at Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. On 2nd and 7, Allen, deep ball for Goodwin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 18-yard
And this might not be the last interception we see, Brandon. Both of these teams like to throw the football, but here in this snow, ball's not going to always go where you want it to. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
The Browns drive about to get started. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
At the 21.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down, powering forward. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Mayfield able to find Hunt out of the backfield, and they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Throwing, Mayfield. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Mayfield to throw it. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Mayfield. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So a couple of 1st downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Here we go again. Check, 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 check.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Strong right, strong right, strong right. Everyone's got four down. Mark 38, Mark 38, Mark 38. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Go with the mic.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
From midfield, here's Allen. And the throw left sideline here is split incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Complete. He was covered by Denzel Ward.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mark 38, Mark 38, Mark 38.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Go with the mic. I'm coming for you, son. I'm
Half 85, half 85.
38, Mike 38. All day, dog.
To throw again, Allen. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Zach Moss, Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Year a season ago. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This one from 48 yards away. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. So it's on to halftime of this AFC Divisional round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Robbie Gould set to kick off.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the 2nd half of this AFC Divisional round. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
On the tackle.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Alert, alert, alert.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Tighten up, tighten up.
Allen going to throw. steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
They'll run on first down. Singletary. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
They're running it. Hey, watch it, watch it.
And now they'll throw with Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
At the 49-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
Operating from the gun. Allen. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Check 15. Alert!
Throwing again. Allen going deep for Diggs. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
56, 56.
Here's Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The intended target there was Gabriel Davis. And it's 2nd down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Check 99. Check 99.
Half 85, half 85.
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Even. 4th down.
Tight, tight.
Look, quick.
Five wide.
From the gun, Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today.
A 30-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they need to go out there and do their part.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run, jump, and able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Nick Chubb, the ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Mayfield now from the 50. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
First down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Nick Chubb, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Kareem Hunt, his running back, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up third down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Mayfield with it once more. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's fourth down.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Mike's 50.
Now a run with Singletary. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
The ball carrier.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Allen, the left side caught by Diggs. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18. 22 yards on the pickup there. And the Bills will move the chains. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Record.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Tackle made.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Second and 8.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
From the gun, Allen. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. From 10 yards out, and the Bills will extend their lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
To Odell Beckham.
He got 29 yards that time.
29 yards.
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back.
Mayfield's
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now Chubb. A strong running. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 23. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up. They run it again with Chubb. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball and pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, third and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
180.
To throw, Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Auden Tate there to make the grab. And the Browns get a score closer. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter, out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
What was that? They saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And 11 at the 24-yard line.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soft. Y'all playing the wrong football.
Switch.
Singletary again. Allen now on the option right. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Just watch 88. Pick it up. Mike 38.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he's able to find Diggs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
Yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
On first down, Singletary. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. So Allen's going to look to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. That's a big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Mike 50. Mike 50. Come on.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
The Bills are moving on as we say so long, everybody.
Browns 9.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.